So I've created a Trello board simply by going to Trello.com, setting up my free account, and then using the plus sign to create my new board. I named it Portfolio, and let's figure out how we're going to process this. So you can decide, we're going to create some lists, and you're going to decide some of the lists that you do. Some people do to do, doing, and done as your list. Um, I like to do to do, in progress, waiting, follow up, and done, just because I think that helps me. Again, this is your tracking, your project management. You can use anything you want. So let's just show you how to do that. I'm going to do my to-do here. And then I pressed enter and I went right to the next list. And so I'm going to call this one in progress. The next one I'm going to say waiting. And what I'm going to put in here is maybe I asked a question and I'm waiting, or I just don't, I need to do something. The other one is follow up, and these might seem kind of the same, but I do like to differentiate that. So follow up means that I need to maybe do this, or I've got questions. It just is a holding place for me. And then of course my very favorite last one is done. All right. I go to the different cards. I'm going to go back to the to-do, and I'm going to add a card. And one of the kind of interesting things that I did was I just copied over all of that list that I put in the Portfolio 1 assignment, and I'm just going to paste it in there. I use Control V to paste it. It looks a little weird because it's got all of those tasks in there. And when I click on add card, a really great thing happens. So I click on add card and it says, hey, do you want to create 15 cards or just one? Well, each of those are on a new line. So I really want to create those 15 cards and then see how it comes in. So look, there's the 15 cards that it created. And at this point, I can say, oh, well, I've reviewed the rubric and that. So I'm going to move that over to done. Look at that. I love that when I move things to done. And then as I decide what I'm doing, I already did this one too. So I'm going to put that over here on done. And I like to see the done because it shows my progress. And I can say, okay, well, right now, oh, hey, I did that one too. Look at there. Life is going great. Now, my learner, that could be in progress because although I've started it, it doesn't have everything I need in it. So I'm going to put that one in progress. And oh, this one is going to be in progress too. So you can see how I can very easily move one thing to another. I love it how you can go in here. You can put some labels on it. You can actually just put a color on it. You can actually put some kind of title in there, like this requires computer. This requires uh, external action. Here's a question. You can experiment with that. And then also you can decide if there is any, I'm just going to click on it. So instead of the pencil, I click just on the card, and I can do things like I can add a comment in there. I can add a more detailed description. I can attach things. So this would be a really great place to attach some of your portfolio things so you don't have to go looking for them later. It could also be, some students are using it for that, and instead of a file structure, but the file structure, I think, just to start is a really good place to hold it there and then slap it in here later. The other thing in here, you can, if you need somebody to collaborate with, but I love this one, the due date. So I can decide this is when I want it to be done. Okay. And again, it's sort of arbitrary because everything's done at that date toward the end of the semester. Great to have the milestones in there. So sure you have made great progress and you're going to finish your project on time. Hope this was helpful for creating your portfolio Trello board.